Hey guys, Andre here and welcome to the fourth video of the 30 mixing tips series. Today we'll check out overheads, and as always you can download the multi-tracks in the link in the description, and if you missed any of the other videos you can check out the playlist in the description too. Let's jump to the road. Okay, so overheads, I think this is probably the most easier part of the drums to mix, but if I've been saying that you should mix in context all your drum tracks, overheads and room mics, it really needs to be in context. So let me show you. So let's hear how it sounds. Okay, let's see the processing I used in this track. Now, don't get scared. I know these are really aggressive moves, but typically for metal or heavy genres, I go with this. And so let me show you the difference with this EQ on and off. On, so it's really piercing my ears if this EQ is off. And of all the processing that is going on here in the overheads, this is the most important step, is the EQ. Because other than that, it's just the virtual channel just to help taming the harsh frequencies, and a compressor to help spread out the cymbals and to get this bloom out of them. And with that said, let's see the most important thing, which is the EQ. So let's start from the beginning, and I will EQ this right now so you guys can see. And let's hear the whole drums. So the first thing that comes to my ears is this area here, which depending on the room and the drums, it's usually between 600 Hz and it goes to 1K. You know what, let me solo just so you can hear better. So hear what happens when I attenuate this. It instantly sounds more professional, I guess. It sounds much better. Now, although it doesn't have a lot of kick drum, I always high pass, and the amount of high passing will depend a lot of the genre of the song. So let's do it. Now here there's not a lot of kick drum, but this could easily go to 400 Hz. For example. Now, if I were mixing, say, a rock and roll song, I would probably use an SSL channel strip and even boost around 60 or 80 Hz. So it really depends on the song. There's not a general rule, but for heavy music, for metal, or for a more modern production, this is typically the sound that I go. So let's hear now. So although it sounds much better, what happens when we attenuate all these frequencies is that it comes the harsh frequencies too, so we need to attenuate it. And typically 4K is the area where the cymbals always sound harsh and bad. So let's attenuate it. So much better to me. Now, just for context, let's hear it with the whole drum kit. It's sounding much better to me, but there's still some harsh frequencies that we need to deal. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's compare it. So the harsh frequency is already gone, but now it's a bit too dark. So let's give it a little bit of air. And for that, I usually go with a high shelf. Now, the problem with the high shelf is that it brings all the air and the presence that I want, but it's too much. So I typically go with a low pass. So let's hear it. it's kind of perfect for me now. Now just the overheads, and I'll turn on and off this EQ. Way better. And so just you can see what I'm doing with this virtual channel. I will turn it on and off. It's not like a night and day difference, but it's definitely doing something. And the last plugin in the chain is some sort of 1176 or a compressor. I like this one better, but you can use any other one. So because it's compressing the cymbals, it's spreading out the decay of the cymbals, and it kind of glues a little better the overrides. Other than that, it's just parallel compression. But the trick here is really the EQ. So let's hear the whole drum kit with and without the EQ again. And now in context. So it really changes everything. I hope you can hear through YouTube, but when this EQ is turned off, it's really poking the ears, all the harshness of the cymbals. And when it comes to overheads, that's pretty much it. I guess that the most important thing that I have to tell you is that don't be afraid to make this aggressive move. Do whatever it takes to sound the way you want it. And that's it for today. So really simple, the overheads. So next video will be room mics, and I guess the drums will be done. So I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers!